Only 8 teams remain in the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and the options for fantasy managers continues to dwindle. Let's take a look at our top picks for the quarterfinal stage for Euro Fantasy League. Hello, I'm your host Nicholas Carroll, and with me once again is Chloe Beresford. Chloe, not too long to go now.
It is, and I really don't want it to end. There's been shocks, surprises. It's been crazy really, but it's absolutely had everything you could ever want from a World Cup.
Today we're picking a team of 11, and I think we'll go with a strong 3-4-3 formation, though of course we'll start at the back with the goalkeeper, and Chloe, I'll let you do the honours of picking our number 1.
It just has to be the Croatia goalkeeper Daniel Subasic for his heroics in the penalty shootout that saw Croatia go through. He saved no less than 3 penalties, and I've actually read that FIFA have taken his jersey to put in their museum to commemorate exactly just how fantastic that achievement was for him.
We'll move straight to his protective line, and I'll pick the first 2 defenders, beginning with Croatia's Jimmy Veselko. He could be a strong chance for a clean sheet against Russia, and he could certainly be a strong attacking weapon down that right flank, with assists a possibility. For the second, I'm actually going to go with a Swedish defender in Andres Granqvist. I could see their match against England being incredibly tight, thus possibly a low-scoring affair. And of course his penalty-taking duties makes him even more enticing, with 2 converted this tournament already. Chloe, who's going to finish off our defence?
My choice for this position is England centre-back John Stones. We've seen in club football that he's really come on leaps and bounds under the tutelage of Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, and those performances have carried over for England. He's been solid in Gareth Southgate's back 3, and he's contributed with goals too. So yeah, a really good World Cup for him.
Let's move into midfield, and I'll start off with my man Philippe Coutinho. 2 goals and an assist already for Brazil, and at the business end of the tournament, he has the class and the maturity to be the difference. Chloe, who's up next?
As Croatia have been doing so well, I'm going to go for one of their key men in Luka Modric. He's all over the pitch, he works hard, he scored that wonderful goal versus Argentina, and you know, he really makes this side tick, and I'm looking forward to big things from Croatia versus Russia.
For my other midfielder, I'm picking England's Jesse Lingard. He always seems to be in the right place during a match. He's already got a goal to his name, and I think he's great value for someone who could be incredibly dangerous in that final third against Sweden. And finishing the mids, who have you got, Chloe?
Paul Pogba receives a lot of stick for his performances for Manchester United, for his haircuts, but let's give credit where it's due. He was absolutely wonderful versus Argentina and really bossed that midfield area, as we know he can do. He has the talent, and it's time for him to show in the rest of the tournament what he really is capable of.
On to the goal scorers, which includes some of the leading fantasy scorers, and I'll start things off with Belgium's Romelu Lukaku. We saw how strong he started the tournament, and while he didn't get onto the score sheet against Japan, he was certainly heavily involved in their comeback, and is sure to cause Brazil's defence some problems. Chloe, I'll let you finish the team off. Who are the 2 additional strikers that will hopefully be scoring some goals in the quarterfinals?
For me, Uruguay have been hugely impressive, and a lot of that is thanks to striker Edinson Cavani. His 2 goals were absolutely crucial in the victory over Portugal, and he did come off with a slight knock, but it seems like he might be okay to start the quarter-final versus France. Let's keep our fingers crossed for him. He's another one in the shout for the Golden Boot with 3 goals already, so let's see. With Cristiano Ronaldo now having been eliminated from the tournament, you'd have to say that Harry Kane is absolute favourite to win the Golden Boot. His performances have been cool, calm, he's taken penalties with ease, he's been in the right place at the right time, and he really is the star for this young England side.
Well, that's it from us, though we will be back prior to the semi-finals when there'll just be 4 nations to choose from. Chloe, thanks as always.
Thanks very much, and see you soon.
Until then, make sure you get all your news from EuroFantasyLeague.com. Make sure you've listened to the Euro Fantasy League podcast, and of course be sure you are registered to play the brand new fantasy football game for the World Cup at fantasy-worldcup.com. I'll speak to you soon.